Yo, it's your boy Deezy. I want to thank anybody that tunes in, anybody that watches the channel, all the subscribers. And if you like the content we do, make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button. Now, what is your deal breaker in a relationship? What is your deal breaker in a friendship? What is the deal breaker for you to cut ties? A lot of people are in situations that they should have been cut the tie. For real. A lot of people are in situations that they should have been cut the tie. If you can't trust a person, do you think you should have ties with that person? If a person constantly lies to you, do you think you should have ties with that person? If a person steals from you, should you be intertwined with that person? If a person shows you that they really don't care for you, should you be entwined with that person? If a person runs off on you but comes back when they need you, should you be intertwined with that person? Negative. A person will show you all the signs of who they are from the beginning. You see who you're dealing with from the beginning. You make that choice to say, I'm going to still deal with this situation knowing it's no good for you. You see, you don't even benefit. But people want that companionship so bad, they're willing to chase something that isn't there to try to show people that you got something. If you in a relationship and you trying to show somebody that you got a partner, knowing the partner ain't shit for you, you asking for a heartache. You're asking for a headache. People are going to show you who they are. You can't make excuses for other people and their decisions towards you. People will really make an excuse for a decision that somebody made towards them. The decision that they made showing you that they don't even mess with you like that. If somebody shows you one time that they don't mess with you like that, you better take that as face value. What's happening? What's up, y'all, man? Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. If somebody shows you face value that they don't mess with you, you got to take that for what it is on face value. You can't say maybe they was having a bad day. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. No, you showed me. Because when people have a connection or they're cool with somebody, even if they're upset at somebody, they know how to reframe their deliverance if they mess with you. Listen to that key point. If somebody messes with you, they know how to reframe their deliverance. I'm not going to be disrespectful. I'm going to make sure, I'm going through something. Give me a second, bro. Give me a second, step back. I'm going through something. But when somebody don't mess with you, they're going to say it to you aggressively, disrespectfully, because they don't care. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to take it for face value the first time when somebody show you they don't mess with you. People will see the person, don't mess with them, but still want to hang out with them. You wondering why all your business is out there. People know everything that you got going on. All your problems, they're being discussed over there because you got somebody around you that really doesn't care about you. You feel what I'm saying? And let me see, you said your dishwasher. Hey, man, you got to get that fixed. You got to get that fixed, bro. You got to get that fixed, man. I'm here letting you know about the people that you got around you that you think that's with you, but they really against you. And you worried about the dishwasher. That's the problem. That's the problem. It's people around you that act like they deal with you, but waiting to snake you. Do you pay attention to that? Don't you think that's important? Pay attention to the people around you, man. That's the main thing we talking about here. Your surroundings, that fake smile. You know, people will give you that fake smile, that fake handshake, right? But really mean you no good. That's what you got to pay attention to. Or be all in your presence, all in your life, but don't mean you no good. Y'all better watch out for those type people, man. For real. Life is crazy, right? Life is real crazy, but it's even crazier when you're not stable, when you can't function. Real. Yeah, man. But, you know, life is what it is, man. I got to get my charger, though. Phone ready to go, ready to check. Life is what it is, man. Where y'all checking in from, man? Let me know where y'all checking in from. And that's true. Everybody is in competition with each other. And I don't even understand why. Why? We all got different destinations. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody got a different destination. Stop being in competition with people that it don't need to be in competition with. For what? You know? Be in competition with yourself. That's the most important person you should be in competition with. Yourself. Be in competition with yourself to make sure that you strive and do better. I'm like, man, listen, I don't want nobody around me. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody around me. It's always the people around you that snake you. Do y'all agree with me on that? Do y'all agree with me on that? Do y'all agree with me on that, man? Tell me that. Hold up. I'm trying to get something right here. Hold up. Let me try and get this thing right here. Hold up. I'm working on something. Hold up. Let me say, what do you say? People focus too much on trying to impress others. And listen, that's big facts. People focus on too much trying to impress others. That's big facts. Now, I see in your younger days, you have those times where you want to get the material things to show others you got, right? But as time goes by and you get older, you start looking at things different. You start prioritizing things different. Yeah. Let me see what it say. Some people don't even like fancy stuff. This feels good to other people later on. Yeah, listen. They might not like the fancy stuff. They just want to show other people they got nice things. I got something. I'm in the in crowd. And when you do that, all it do is set you back. When you try to follow these trends that they got, all it do is set you back. It don't get you ahead. People will go out and spend $1,000, right, on some shoes, some jeans, and can't make the payment where they live at. It's crazy. Your surroundings play a big part in that, though. Because if you see your surroundings doing it, usually the people follow it. You know what I'm saying? When you see the people around you doing certain things, those are the things that intrigue you to do what you do. You see the people around you going out there spending their money on things and they can afford it, but you can't afford it, you might go out there and try. You might think that I can do it too. I've seen that a lot in my life. People going out there buying things knowing they can't afford it, knowing they got rent due. Now you ducking the rent man. Now you ducking the rent man because you wanted to go buy some dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? For real. He said, if it's the 5-0, man, what is you talking about, man? What are you talking about, man? What are you saying, man? What are you talking about? Oh, man. Blessings to you, my brother. I don't know what you're talking about, but blessings to you, my brother. Keep your circle tight, man. Keep your circle tight, your washing machine right. Whatever you got to do, keep it right, man. Keep it right. We on our way, though. We on our way. We got 2,000 subscribers, man. We appreciate anyone that is subscribed, anyone that hit the like button, share button. We appreciate it. Merchandise on the way. You know what I'm saying? Merch is on the way, man. We appreciate it. You know. But you got to keep your circle tight, man. Be mindful, man. Life is a game. You here to play it to win. So, your time here, play it strong, man. It's going to be a lot of adversities in life. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to have a lot of adversities, right? But you're going to overcome them. It's those times, right, when you think you can't overcome something, that you overcome it. It's like that all the time, and that's with everything. All the things in life, when they're taking place, you feel like it's the end. You feel like I can't get through this. But I promise you, you're going to get through it. A lot of times when you stress about it, you make it worse. When you overthink it, you make it worse. So a lot of times you got to let it be what it's going to be. Said, like Bob Marley said, would you rather be rich in money or rich in life? I'd definitely rather be rich in life. The money don't make you happy. Everybody thinks it does because you don't have it. Once you start getting the money, it don't make you happy. Once you start playing with money and you know you're able to play with it, it doesn't make you happy. It only makes you more miserable because all the people that you know want it. Everybody that you know needs something. So it doesn't make you happy. You got to find that peace within, man. People don't understand that. You got to find that peace within you. You got to know what doesn't make you happy and what makes you happy. And don't involve yourself in the things that don't make you happy. Because a lot of people still know these things don't make them happy, but they want to involve themselves and wonder why they're miserable. If you involve yourself in things that you know don't make you happy, just to be a part of people or be a part of something, you're going to be miserable daily. That's just how it goes. No matter how many times you try to switch it up and go about doing that a different way, you're going to be miserable because you really don't like it. You can't follow just because somebody else likes it. My definition of success is happiness. Being able to do what you want when you want daily. Happiness. I feel that a person out there holding a sign every day begging for money, if that's making them happy, they're successful because they're going to die the same way I am. Never wake up. So that's my definition of success. Are you happy? Do you enjoy what you do during the day? Do you sleep well? Because you know a lot of people that you think got a lot of money, they don't sleep well. They're not enjoying the day. And me personally, I'm not living my life on earth to make sure I leave something to somebody else. If I leave it to them, I leave it to them. But that's not why I'm living my life. You know, a lot of people follow this protocol that they live in life to leave something to somebody else. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm living for me. And if it comes that I leave somebody something, then that's good. But I want to make sure that I'm happy. You start living in this norm thinking that you're supposed to live to make others happy, then you forget about yourself. I'm not forgetting about me. Yeah. You know, a lot of things they try to make us look at things a certain way. When you sit down and look at it, like it really doesn't make sense. This is just to keep the world running for whomever. It doesn't benefit me. Does it help me? The same thing with the elections. What is benefiting you? What is benefiting you? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the people going to vote for the people that benefit them. They're not going to vote for what you're saying I should vote for, who you saying I should vote for. A lot of games, man. You ask me what's my short-term and long-term goals. Man, I've been doing this for a long time, man. Do you see me, man? I've been doing this for a long time. I've been good for a long time, man. My goal is to stay alive as long as possible. That's my short and long-term goal. All that other stuff, the material things, your education you get, all of them things, you can't take them to the death with you. I don't know if you one of them type people that say the afterlife and all that. Man, I don't care about nothing that happens in the afterlife. My goal is to stay alive and be happy. That's the short and long term. All that fictitious, oh, you this and that, it's all fake. Everything that's in life is fake. The existence of it is real, but the structure of it is fake. You telling me I purchased stuff that I own that I never owned? Do we pay attention to that? Think about that on the short term and the long term goals. When you purchase and all the things you look towards don't mean nothing. All the goals, all the paperwork, all the documents, all the credentials. You know how some people say, I went to school for 8 years, I got my master's. Can you take the master's to the funeral home? No. You can't take the master's to the funeral home. The master's is staying in the master's class. It's a borrowed document. You see how they make us believe these things are real? Yeah, these are things that involve things on earth and things to make the world work, but you can't take them with you. They don't hold no weight in the ground. So some people go through their whole life, right? Going to school and miserable the whole time. And then you get through and you really don't even do what you went to school for. What's the purpose? The mental of our brain is so fluttered with all this BS that they tell us every day, we really don't know how to function on the right line. I'm going to be honest with you. We all think we out here functioning on the right line. But it's too many distractions. It's too much BS that's presented to us for us to stay on the right track. Hey, from Portland, man. I appreciate you checking in from Portland. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button. He said, it depends. I got a degree to get a nice job so I can help build generational wealth. When I die, I need to make sure my kids are well off. I'm glad you said that. What is generational wealth? I am glad you said that, because obviously you don't know what generational wealth is. Generational wealth is not getting an education and doing what you can to buy some materialistic things to leave somebody that they're going to sell 30 to 90 days after you die. That's not generational wealth. I'm going to enlighten you on something, right? Generational wealth is something that you create, something that you build that's going to generate income without you being involved. That's generational wealth. You see how these people that their last name runs on for centuries and their last name is making money for centuries? That's generational wealth. They have us confused about what generational wealth. You can't go out here and buy real estate and you buy all this material stuff and think it's generational wealth. No, they can take that from you. You understand that, right? That's not generational wealth. And that's why I try to tell people that we are manipulated to what we think generational wealth is. Generational wealth is not material things. Your education cannot get you generational wealth. You have to go out and create something. You have to create something that is going to generate money without your involvement. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to take that in. Appreciate you checking in from India. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That's what generational wealth is. And we are totally confused in life about what generational wealth is, man. Because they want us to be involved in the game of Monopoly or whatever they create to get us involved in. You got to sit down and create something to have generational wealth. You understand what I'm saying? Anything you accumulate while you're living, your kids are probably going to sell it within 90 days after you die. So you don't have generational wealth because you go out there and get an education and do it. They got you lost. You're lost. Totally. That's not generational wealth, man. And I wish you would say something back so we can hear what your comment is going to be on that. You know what I'm saying? Because you talking about generational wealth, you have no idea. You're following what they taught us. You know what I'm saying? Listen to this, right? The things that they teach us in life are the bare minimum. If you want to have any type of success in life, you have to go outside of what they're teaching us. Straight up. And I'm going to be 100 with you. If you want to have any type of success that you say is success or a lot of money, you have to go outside of what they're teaching us. You can't say, oh, I'm going to follow the protocol, what they're telling us. Nah, they're telling you things to keep the system running. Pay attention. They're telling you things to keep the system running. They're not going to tell you things to get ahead, because then you're going to mess up the structure of the system. They want you to continue to work. Most people are 60, 70 years old, still working check to check. That's the design. And they got those people talking about generational wealth. Well, I still want to get generational wealth. I still want to get generational wealth. Man, we are so manipulated off the hope they sell us. Now, there you go. Now, that's the best thing you said. Financial stability. That's totally different from generational wealth. Most of us people in the world won't gain generational wealth. Just what it is. Majority of the world won't get generational wealth. That's just what it is. Bottom line. So, it is what it is. You got to see it for what it is. You know? And as myself, I've come to understand they manipulate us with a lot of things. They manipulate us with a lot of things, man. Yes, they do. Knowing it isn't what they saying, man. But it got to be like that to keep the world functioning. It has to be like that. They're going to always manipulate us. They're always going to tell us what they want to tell us so it can function the way they want it to function. You got to understand that they know if they was honest with us, they would lose control. You see how those riots and stuff happen? You see how people want to run through those stores at those times? That is a time where they lost control. They know being honest with the world makes them lose control. Hold on. Let me hear. Let me see what you said here. Just button in, but why would they not want me to win? If I win, they win too. If I got more money to spend, more I go out, more I flash, the more economy grows, the more they profit. All right, I'm trying to catch what you're saying all at once. Why would they not want me to win? If I win, they win too. Who you talking about? The world? Nah, the world doesn't want you to win, though. Because if everybody's winning, right? Then they don't have the control of how things function. Things are controlled how they function because most of the world is losing. You understand that the people that are winning do things the way they want to do. The people that are just making it follow protocol. That's just how it go. Hey, what's going on, brother? Ghost 33.3. What's good, brother? You all threes, man. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, right? Hey, Trump for president. You know what I'm saying? I agree. Trump for president. I agree. You can't put the Democrats in front of me no longer and think I'm supposed to go with that narrative. It's crazy we still going with that, though. It's crazy. And I'm going to say this, right? Both candidates got their own views on things, right? And us as the people, we're going to pick the candidate that relates to us, as in what's going on in life. We can't put our mind around the skin complexion or this person acts like they're black. No, you got to pick what relates to you. Whatever relates to you, that's the party you go with. You understand what I'm saying? And people trying to make the narrative as we got to look at because she black, we supposed to go with her. Nah. I'm not going with Trump because everybody else is. I'm going with Trump because it's going to motivate me to be in my business mind. I'm not thinking about what other people are thinking about, why they want to vote for Kamala. I'm thinking about, I'm an entrepreneur. I always been. I'm willing to jump off the deep end to start my business. I want to go and vote for somebody that's on that type of mentality. I'm not trying to vote for somebody that wants to make me lazy. You know, embracing that I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to vote for that. I want motivation. I know life is short. It's a journey, but I want to be motivated through my journey. I'm not going on personal opinion. Oh, if I think he's racist, I don't care who's racist. You do what you want to do. Because people are racist and you might not even know it. They might act like they're your friend. So I don't care what nobody does in their personal space. You know, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to survive my journey, man. People got to figure out how they're going to survive the journey. And because you pick Kamala, that ain't going to change your journey. You determine your journey. He said, I understand that some people have it really bad in life, but that has to be really small, has to be a really small minority, right? If the majority was losing, wouldn't even everything go to hell like tomorrow? Hey, man, they say it's even right now with the debate, right? I think they hyping that up just for the views. Hillary Clinton got in there for the debate, right? They didn't pick her. I don't know why people think they're going to pick Kamala. Hillary got in there, man. And she had past experience being in the White House. Her husband was the president before. They didn't pick her. They got y'all hyped up thinking people were going to overvote for Kamala. It's a lot of people that's not with her. It's a lot of people that's not with her, man. You seen her in office for the 4 years. What has she done? Has she even talked about doing anything business-wise? All of our groceries are up. Cost of living, gas, everything is high. We seen this for the last 4 years. Y'all got to be understanding that we want to see something new. Why are we going to do the same thing just to not get Trump in there? They pushing this narrative as I'm going against it. I'm going against anything I see them pushing in front of us. I'm going against it. I don't care. I'm not going with it. Because from my past experiences, everything they put in front of us, it was always something different when they got to the bottom of it. They pushing Kamala too heavy for me. Why? I'm not going with that. I never been a person to go with the get along gang. I always stayed away from them. If everybody was congregating about something, I always went the other way. Something ain't right. You never seen me. Anybody that know me will tell you, I'm not congregating around a whole bunch of people that's trying to tell me I should be involved in something that I feel that I know is something funny behind it. For real. Like, for real. So I don't now, I meant to say no, man. I'm just on that. Not everybody a monster and the world's a nice place type shit. Yeah, I mean, we know everybody's not a monster. There's some crazy people out here, man. There's some crazy people. You don't want to be a part of the gang of America that's telling you who you should vote for. They telling me I should vote for Kamala. It's coming out of the blue, all these rappers. And it's like the rappers that ain't even in the muck. You really ain't been in the muck. If you was in the muck, you wasn't out there hands on. And you telling me who I should vote for. I should go vote for a former prosecutor that was sending jokers up the river. Nah. You could never get me to do it. You could never get me to do it. I don't got no belief in nothing she's talking about. It's definitely a selfish world. The world's always been selfish. Always. The world has always been selfish. That's why you got to make sure that you on point for you. You can help others, but I want to let you know that myth that you get blessings from helping others, nah, because you can go help somebody and then turn around somebody screw you. So you can't tell me that it was supposed to, I help somebody, then I get screwed, and then the next time it's supposed to come back. Nah, you're going to get a blessing just being yourself if you're that type of person. If you're genuine, you're going to get blessings. That's just what happens. And there's some people that are not genuine that get blessings too. So it's like we make up these scenarios for things, right? Just to benefit the way we feel. This is crazy. That's how life is. We make up these scenarios to benefit the way we feel about stuff. Is it really that way, or is it just mentally soothing us to say these things? Think about that. Is this real, or is it just mentally soothing us to say these things? I think it's mentally soothing us. This is me. You ain't got to agree with me, but hit the like button if you do agree with me. Is this stuff mentally soothing us just to tell us these things? Because they not real, man. They not real at all. You know, the world's always going to be definitely selfish, though. It's always going to be like that. We be in here in life acting like certain things we're doing is going to fix certain things. Nah. It's going to be what it's going to be. This program has been designed and has been this way for decades. It's just we're new to it. That's it. It's been designed for decades. We're just new to it. And after us, it'll be some other people that have to deal with this. And it's crazy that we lied to ourselves in the beginning of life about how life ends. We think we know where we're going after here. We've been told all these fabricated lies in life, having us believe things that don't exist. The game of life. They really have us believing things that don't exist. And we really think they are here. We really think they're coming back. Crazy. And have us daily believing it. Have us waking up to it. If that ain't some mental craziness, what is? Every day, we waking up thinking about something that isn't real. And they wonder why people go crazy. I understand. Because they got us believing stuff that's fake, man. They got us looking at things that are fake. We hoping on fake things. Looking towards fake things. Just to function and cope every day. Just so we get up and function and cope every day, we look at fake stuff. We don't have the mental capacity to understand that these things are fake and still function. But it's too many different brains. That's what it is. So these things is mentally here to keep us all confused. To keep us confused, but keep some type of order at the same time. Because if they didn't have these things, there would be no order. It keeps an order. It keeps a certain type of structure amongst us. So it is what it is, man. We here though. Make the best of your situation, man. Whatever you're going through, it'll pass. Make the best of your situation. Find out what is for you in life. A lot of us do things that are really not for us. You might see other people do it, but it's really not for you. You might even have the ability to do a little bit. You might be okay at the job, but it's not for you. You got to find things that you like to do in life. A lot of us have jobs that we don't like to do. We got to get up every day, go to the job, and we don't like it. And don't understand why our life is miserable. You get up every day for 8 hours, maybe 10 hours, 12, and go somewhere to do something you don't like to do that you dread doing, but you got to do it because you got to pay bills. These are the things that we go through in life. So think about that. If somebody goes and works at a job 20, 30 years and they don't like the job, but they feel that this is the best paying job for them, that 20, 30 years, they are going to be miserable. You hear what I'm saying? That's 20, 30 years of their life. Our expectancy is to go to 80. You might get the job at 20, 30. You lived your whole entire life miserable because you felt that this was the only job I can get. So to my advice, right? Yes, we do have jobs that we have to get to survive. Understandable. But in that process, you have to find out what you like to do and you have to start working at it. And a lot of people don't see that. Just because you got a job, you have to find time in that job to find something that you like to do that's going to benefit you later. Because if you find a job that you like to do or something that you like to do and you start working at it while you already have income, you can build that to an income. Don't get stuck just because you have a job and I'm comfortable with the job and you know you don't like the job. You're going to go 20, 30 years of misery. You can't get those years back. If you sit 20, 30 years in misery, that's your life. That's nobody else's life. You're the only one that has to sit in that. Live your life for you. I hear people, when they say you got to take care of your responsibilities. Hey, listen. If you take care of the responsibilities of helping others or not, you still going to live. That's not going to kill you. Death is the end. So make sure that you find the things that make you happy. And sometimes you're going to have to separate from things and people to find your happiness. You're going to have to separate sometime to find your happiness. And when you do separate and find your happiness, you'll understand why you did it. You will understand why you did it. That's something you got to do for you. Find your happiness. For real. Because when you're going through something, you better believe all the people that say they're going to be there for you, all they're going to have is a lot of conversation that you don't want to hear. How can you really help me? You can't. I can't stand when somebody say, can I help you? You can't help me. What can you do? You know, people be like, oh, can I help you when you're going through something? No, you cannot help me. What can you do for me? Leave me alone. Let me get my things together. Your conversation doesn't help me. Yeah, man. The process of life, man. It's just a process here, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It's the process of life, man. But definitely finding your happiness is key. That's key. It's hard to find happiness, but you have to eliminate a lot of stuff to find it. You have to eliminate. You can't find happiness if you already miserable and you continue doing what you've been doing daily. If you continue getting up daily and doing what you've been doing and you know it hasn't been making you happy, you're not going to find it through that. You have to eliminate the people, the things you were doing. You have to change the direction totally. You have to do something different. The same thing is going to get you the same result. You being miserable, you can't twist the thing that you're doing and go about it this way and think it's going to be different. You have to totally eliminate it. That's it. And when you eliminate it, it gives you the clarity where you need to start. You hear what I'm saying? Because sometimes we don't even know where we need to start. You're like, yo, where do I start? How do I get this back on track? Sometimes we don't know. It could be rough. You know? But you got to take that time to yourself and figure out what's going on, man. You got to take that time sometime. And sometimes, right, people will try to give you advice, right, to steer you down the wrong path because they see you on to something. So you got to watch who you take the advice from. People will see you on to something, see you got something going, right, and tell you the wrong information on purpose because they know you about to win. You got to watch out for that. You got to watch out. Games, man. And make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, man. I appreciate anybody that's tuned in. The channel's growing. We had 2,000 subscribers. We are growing. Trust me. Trust me. The next year, 2025, we're going to be putting pressure on these lives. We got the merch coming. We're going to be doing different things. I've been figuring this YouTube thing out, and it's working out. I'm giving a positive message. My vibes is always positive, bringing good energy. That's what it's about with me. I've been through a lot of trials and tribulations in my life. So all I want is positive energy around me. I don't care who I have to eliminate from being around me. And for me personally, I have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Just telling y'all a little bit about me, right? I have to eliminate any negative energy around me because I don't respond well. And I know that. And it's about knowing yourself. I know that I don't respond well. So I have to eliminate things. If things are irritating me, as in somebody playing games, being disrespectful, I just have to remove myself because I don't respond well. I don't start any trouble with anybody. I'm respectful to everybody. When I meet people, no matter who you are, no matter your nationality, your sexual preference, I'm respectful to everybody. I just don't respond well. You know what I'm saying? So that's my problem. So for me, knowing that I don't respond well, I got to limit how I interact with people. This is me learning myself late in life. From all the process of things I've been through, I understand I don't respond well. You understand what I'm saying? And some people, are disrespectful with their deliverance. So for me, I got to limit my interactions. It keeps me out of the bull stuff. You feel me? You say follow your dreams and your ambitions. Even if you fail, it's not the end. Just push harder anyway and do what you love. I totally agree on that. I totally agree. Do what you love. Keep pushing. Even if you fail, keep going. You know? Because I've done many of different things. I've had many of businesses. And with me, I wouldn't say with me it's failing, but you know, other people might say it's failing. I just get tired of stuff. That's just me. To keep me intrigued with life, I like to move on and do different things. You know? So I've had many companies, dump truck company, car dealership, houses, hair. Now I'm doing YouTube. I get the thrill of getting started. And if it doesn't intrigue me after a while, just let it go. And that's what some people got to do with their relationships and situations, knowing how to let it go. Everything doesn't need to be held on to. You don't got to hold on to everything. People think they get something and it's for dear life. They in a relationship, this is for dear life. Now, some of them relationships need to be dead. It's over. The course ran. Stop holding on. You think because you holding on it's going to get better. Nah. If you're not seeing eye to eye with a person, if y'all can't communicate, if y'all can't resolve issues without blowing it up, y'all don't need to be together. Stop trying to fight through things that have no meaning and value. It's so many people in the world, right? People get stuck in a little state that they live in and think that's the bottom line. And complain about the people they meet in their state as if they tried to go meet somebody somewhere else. What you think? They know all your business. They know all your business. Why are they going to treat you with the respect that you think you deserve? You might need to go where somebody don't know you. You might need to go where you're a new face. You in the same environment. And I see that all the time. People talk so dumb on social media and wonder why they can't get into a relationship. All the people on social media, they see what you're doing. Who do you think wants to sit around this all the time? Come on, man. It's people that be on these social media sites, right? And they talk the dumbest and then say, I can't find no man, or different things about why relationships wouldn't work for them. We see it. You think somebody is going to sign up for that? Why would somebody put themselves in a situation and they're seeing what you're doing all day? Come on, man. Be mindful, man. Be mindful, man. If you want better results, right, you have to switch up what you're doing, man. Those results that you was getting before should tell you it's not working. You got to switch it up, man. Trust me. Even if you're so accustomed to doing things a certain way, you got to try it differently. It's multiple ways to do things. You got to try things different ways, man. Because it might be a better way. You might be feeling more comfortable about doing it the new way you tried. But if you don't try, you won't know. Don't let people around you tell you what you can't do. You do it. It's always people around you that'll be like, nah, that's something you wouldn't do. It's something I'm gonna do. You got to take that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. You know, it's a lot of people, right, that got the talent to talk, got the talent to get on these social sites and get friction, right? But they scared. They scared of the judgment. Don't worry about nobody judging you, man. Everybody's here the same way as you're here. Their judgment doesn't hold no value. But we've been mentally tricked to think that others' judgment holds value. And that's the truth. Haters are always jealous when you doing and they not, because they want to be lazy. Always. That's how it go. The haters are always gonna be jealous. But the fact is, you got to make sure you keep going. Don't worry about them. They gonna hate. They gonna discuss you. But most of the time, right, the people that are having those major discussions about you can't figure out how to get off the ground. They can't figure it out because that's their main concern, discussing other people's business. You know what I'm saying? They like, listen, this, right? And they doing it for free. It's some people that be on these social sites, right? And say the most craziest things about people they know and get 100, 200, 300 likes, but can't figure out how to go on here and make some money work. They can't figure out how to go on here and get it together where they can monetize the situation. But they can get a whole bunch of people in the neighborhood to like and comment on some pointless stuff, and they feel like they pop. Pay attention to this shit now. This is the mental games that's tricked upon us. And you only see this in our hood environments. We'll have a group, right, for our hood, just to talk about everybody in the hood and disrespect everybody in the hood, but nobody's making no money. This should let you know how they look at us. That right there, you'll make a group on Facebook and have all these followers, but don't know how to make no money with it. And you think you hot stuff. This is the stuff they put around us, man. It's dummy proof. That's what it is. Here, put this for the dummies. Let them go ahead and talk stupid all day in these groups amongst each other and about each other, start havoc with each other, and don't make no money from it. If you're going to get on here, right, on these social sites, your goal should be trying to get to the money on it. If you got a phone in your hand and you're talking on your phone every day and you're paying the bill, you should be thinking about, how am I going to start making money to pay this bill? You got to revise your thinking. If you don't revise your thinking, you are going to be on the same protocol of struggle until you die. You got to revise your thinking, man. It's important. You got to change your surroundings. It's important. And that's why sometimes you need to be by yourself so you can have that ability to think. You need to hear the quietness so you can think. People think it's crazy to have that quietness. Nah, it's the best. You get in the car with some people, turn the music up. Nah, right now I don't need music. I want to ride without music right now. But you get those people that every time they get in the car, they have to have the music on full blast. When do you get to think? Don't you think that you're distracted? The games, things that we don't pay attention to. We don't pay attention to that. You need more time to think. It helps you make better decisions. It helps you prepare for situations. If you got the music up all the way down the highway, everywhere you go till you get to the destination, and you wonder why when you get in there you forgot something, because you was listening to somebody else the whole ride and you weren't prepared. Distractions. It's many of them out here. It's many distractions out here, and they're right in front of us. That's why it's hard for most of the world to get up, because the distractions are painted right in front of you. When you get your paycheck, you see on Friday they got a new commercial for a new iPhone, new something for you to spend your money on. You already calculated your money for the bills you got, but now this new thing came out and you want to take a portion of your check and buy it. Don't you think that's going to set you back some? Don't you think that's going to set you back some? Of course. You got to put your mind in that direction of what you're trying to do. Block everything out and focus. That's what it takes sometimes. When you block everybody out and focus, your results are always going to be different. You better know that the most successful people that we think is successful, they dialed in. Now, I'm not talking about somebody that had an instant bump and they was like, people that grinded. People that grinded through life to get where they got. They had to block some people and things out to get there. Because a distraction will come in right in the middle of this process and derail it. You could have the best thing going, and it could be something as so simple as you entertaining something that doesn't value you, something that doesn't benefit to the process or the program you have going at the time. And it'll derail your whole game. You had the best plan for it. And I say that, man, that's a snake coming in. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a family member, friend, I don't care. If you distract me from the plan of me being financially stable, you a snake to me. Because I need financial stability to live. I'm just going to keep it 100. Don't distract me from being stable. Me finding time for me is important. Me entertaining you from distracting me isn't. But you got to prioritize, man. You have to prioritize to make sure that you stay stable. Because there's always going to be those people that come in with that idea, yo, let's go do this. Man, we going out to the club tonight. Man, we going here. And you know you got plans and you got levels and stages that you're trying to get through in the project you're trying to do. What's more important? Focus. But the distractions are always going to be there, because that's the part of life we don't look towards. The distractions. We're not paying attention that the distraction is right in front of us. We thinking that this is our folks. Nah, this is my folks right here. Nah, your folks is a distraction. Your folks came around you with that old ha-ha energy, laughing and joking, but you had a plan of business going on over here that you totally stopped to go hang out and go to the club with folks. Did it benefit you? No, it set you back. It was a distraction. Something you could have did without. But we got to pay attention to that. We got to pay attention. We got to be looking for those distractions. We have to be looking for them, preparing. When you prepare for those distractions, it's hard for them to infiltrate. When you're not preparing for them, they slide through the door and they come right under like mice. Now they in the room with you. And you wondering, how did they get in the room with you? You let them in. Because you took your eyes off of what you should have been doing. Hey, man, stay focused, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Tune in, man. It's your boy DZ, man. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.